What is your favorite Elliott wave guideline? Mine has to be channeling. I think it's better than any moving average to keep you on the right side of the trend. Let me show you in a few charts what I mean.
In front of you is a daily chart of Euro US dollar, and straight away you can see that since March this currency pair has been in a very strong uptrend. So Euro has been outperforming the US dollar. You could also see that we are likely at a decisive juncture as we've made a sizable pullback since that September peak, and price action is now rallying from that higher swing low. If we use our traditional technical analysis tools, which I'm very much in favor of, and we establish a trend line, we can see that price action has violated this trend line. So generally in technical analysis terms, we can decide where to create the trend line from as long as we incorporate 3 or more points. And here you can see we have violated the trend line. So that would be telling us that price action has likely put in some form of a peak and maybe a significant trend reversal is unfolding. Some of you will be aware of a recent video I made with regard to this price action, where I showed a head and shoulders pattern and the pattern's neckline. The neckline was violated, as you can see here on this chart, and we made a break but a pullback to that neckline. We retested it, and then on the second attempt we failed to push lower. My good friend and colleague Jeffrey Kennedy, he often says there's only one thing as good as a confirmed pattern, and that is a failed pattern. Because when we have evidence to favor that a pattern is not unfolding or it's failed, we can use that as evidence to support another outlook. So if we have reason to dismiss the bearish call here, we then have evidence to reconsider the uptrend and that this decisive juncture could be just a pause in a still unfolding uptrend from the March low. So this is important evidence that we can use now along with our wave analysis and, more importantly, our channeling. So here now is a chart that I've established with some wave labels on it, and you can see that we're considering the pullback to be a 3-wave pullback, a 4th wave, and we're looking for price action to push higher. Just before we look at that forecast, let me review the channeling techniques within the current price action. So starting here with the origin of the move, green waves 1 and 2, we get our channel and we off that wave 2 low and then off the end of wave 1, you can see that price action has broken out of it, and this is what we refer to as the base channel. We expect the 3rd wave within an impulse to break out of that channel, and when we get that breakout, decisive breakout as you're seeing here, that is taken as confirming price action. So once we've got the 3rd wave underway, we then established the impulse channel. And just to highlight the impulse channel, I'm going to use the impulse that unfolded here for green wave 3. And if we take the end of the 2nd wave and then the end of the 4th wave, and we extend that from the end of the 3rd wave, you can see the price action is contained nicely within that impulse channel. When we get the breakout of the channel, that then favors 5 waves are already in place for this 3rd wave. So with the 5 waves in place then, we establish a corrective price channel for that pullback. And here you can see we have a corrective price channel established and price action has now broken out of it. And that is favoring a 3-wave pullback has unfolded back to that 1.1612 level. We know that 3-wave pullbacks are counter trend moves. That is very, very important information when it comes to analyzing a trend. So that is another piece of evidence that we can favor the uptrend may still be unfolding here in Euro US dollar. But also now at a higher wave degree, we can establish an impulse channel because we can take the end of our 2nd wave, the end of our 4th wave, and then we can extend that then from the end of the 3rd wave. And just like we had here, we expect the price action to remain within this channel for the 5th wave to unfold. All is not lost at this juncture should price action violate the lower boundary of this channel, because what that will do, it will give us evidence to favor the 4th wave is still unfolding. With a 3-wave pullback already in place, we could favor a triangle. A very common 4th wave pattern is unfolding. That then gives us a key level to work off. We're looking for price action to at least push beyond the September peak at 1.20011. and we can use that as a reason to keep our focus on higher here in Euro US dollar. So now within this fifth wave unfolding, I would be able to establish a base channel also if we have waves 1 and 2 of wave 5 in place, and we look for the third wave to break out of that base channel and then basically do it all over again, establishing our base channel, our impulse channel, and if we need to do any corrective price channels within that 5-wave move unfolding to the upside.
As you can see, channeling is a very powerful and useful guideline when it comes to analysing the trend, especially when used with the wave principle. Over the coming weeks, keep an eye on Euro US dollar and see can you use channeling to stay ahead of the trend. We certainly will be in the Currency Pro services. I might see you there.